What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today is gonna be an exciting day working on Jaylene's Evo. We do have something that is gonna look so sick on our car. I'll be honest, the car looks really good, how the headlight goes with the silver, but I think it's really time to change things up and change the headlight to these JDM headlights right over here. I am so excited to put these guys on her car. It's gonna look really amazing. We got the JDM headlights from my buddy Norlito here locally in Las Vegas. These headlights do need to get a little cleanup. They've been sitting for quite a while now. These headlights never came with the ballast, so they've been open for quite some time. As you can see, it's missing right over here on both headlights, which is not a big deal. Bulbs are missing, but I'm excited to go ahead and get these headlights removed. On the driver's side, headlight is not really too bad. You can tell that somebody has been in this headlight before. You can see that the paint has been coming off over here in this area. There is some little rust surface right on the top inside in that chrome. You probably can't see it though, but once we remove the lens, I'm very excited to get this thing restored. It's been a minute since I removed a lens off the headlight on the Evo, especially. We done it on my Evo before. I already got the oven pre-baked, so right now I set it at 200 degrees. I never did use an oven that is gasoline for headlights. I've always used the one that is electrical, so hopefully that we won't burn the headlights. We are going to be leaving the headlights in the oven for about 10 minutes. Again, in between about 5 minutes, I am going to go ahead and check just to make sure the headlight doesn't get burnt or melted or anything. That 10 minutes should at least make the glue a little bit soft so we can go ahead and remove the lens, and then we can go ahead and start restoring this JDM headlights. So we got the headlights out of the oven. So now we just go ahead and lift the tabs up over here all around the headlights. We should be able to separate the lens from the housing. I totally spaced out. There is a Phillips screw on one in the back. Just gonna go ahead and get those out, and then we can start separating. Look how freaking crusty that is, guys. That is so dirty. Dang, this thing has been sitting for more than a minute. I'm excited to get this all separated. That way we can get a nice deep clean, see what surface and areas that we can try our best to get it as perfect as possible. I think the first thing that I want to do is to kind of take care of this, because we do need to clean this surface, prep it, and get it at least sprayed out. I am gonna go ahead and pop the amber lens out. Hopefully I don't crack it or break it, because the last thing I want to do is find a replacement of this, and I'm not sure if these sell this separately, so I want to be careful on that. Whew. That freaking scared me, guys. Thought I broke this. Okay, put this on the side. What the frick? Well, that was unexpected. Damn. Why does it have to happen like that? Oh jeez. Not a big deal. We can probably get it at least close to fixed as possible. Well, that's something I wasn't really expecting to happen. I do have this JB Weld Clear Well quick setting epoxy. Hopefully this will actually fix our problem over here. It's pretty damn sad how this had to happen, but it happens. You know what? I'll just leave this later. When we put everything back together, we'll go ahead and get this thing glued. So I'm gonna go ahead and start cleaning the surface with. I'm gonna start with 1000 grit and see how this turns out. Got it all nice and clean up with some degreaser, rinse it down. And then now we're gonna go ahead and use acetone to get a nice, clean, proper surface. And then we can start spraying. I went to go ahead and tape that side so that way we don't get the paint on the chrome. So choice of paint that we're gonna be using is the 2X Ultra Cover Paint and Primer Rust-Oleum Semi-Gloss. This will look really, really nice once we get this thing sprayed. So first coat, I'm gonna go ahead and light and then wait for about 5 minutes and then hit a second coat and then we should be good. Now that the housing is drying up, we sprayed a couple of layers of paint, so we're just gonna leave it at that. Now we can focus on taking some of these components off. So a couple screws here, a couple screws here for the ring, a couple screw here, and I believe it's a 10mm bolt with adjustment for the angle beam of the headlights. So let's go ahead and get this thing all torn down and get this thing nice and clean because this thing is so dirty. I think this turns out so much better than how it was before. The housing itself, I say I give it like an 8 out of 10. All these other parts over here look so clean now. I'm so excited to go ahead and put everything back together. I went to go ahead and just sand down the rust surface and I think it looks better than how it was. So we can go ahead and reassemble everything back into the housing. Should be dry enough. I think it looks really good. What do you guys think? I took some time to clean the inside with lens because there were some little debris here, and I want to go ahead and use the rubbing compound to get it all nice and polished. It looks nice and clean. We still have to do the outside, but we are gonna go ahead and do that once everything else is put back together. made some really good progress. Here is the passenger headlight. I went to go ahead and reinstall everything. Wipe down the surface one more time. The plastic piece that broke off, I got that taken care of. Hopefully that holds in place. But man, oh man, this thing looks really good. I am so hyped. I throw the headlight back into the oven for about 5 minutes at 200 degrees. That was good enough to get the glue all warm. I did reuse the glue. I've done it before in the past with my headlights. I never had any water issues, so we should be good. These clamps are holding on the headlights. I'm gonna leave it about at least 20 to 30 minutes. Just once it gets kind of cooled down, we can go ahead and take the clamps off. I went to go ahead and reassemble the driver's side. This side of the housing wasn't too bad. The passenger side was a lot worse. But I went to go ahead and apply 2 coats of paint, and it had some weird chemical reaction. So I have to redo this all over again. Maybe just go ahead and get it all nice wiped down probably to full bare. And then we can go apply some coats on it, and hopefully it comes out better than how it was. Well, I wasn't really gonna show you this because it's kind of embarrassed. But I got a little carry away with acetone, and chrome got onto the corner of the headlight, which this sucks. I ended up peeling the tape off and it peeled right off, so I think the acetone got stuck into it and just came off, which I'm really upset right now because for one, I was so looking forward to get this thing done today. I did want to leave this, like I didn't want to paint this part. It wouldn't look the same as what the passenger side looked like because it was a semi-gloss and this one was a flat paint. But now I'm just so irritated about this part now. At least I'll omit my work, guys. I'm not perfect. Things happen for a reason and it sucks. And it really literally just punched right through my heart right now. This is the first JDM headlight that we ever own, and something like this happens. I failed and pretty much beating myself up right now. But I think I'm just gonna take a break, just kind of relax a little bit, figure out a solution, and bounce right back. So I got the headlights all reassembled. Looks really good, as you guys can see. I mean, of course, like far away you can't really tell, but when you go up really close, it's noticeable for sure. But let's go ahead and just slap these headlights on the car. I'm really excited about that part. At least we're gonna remove the bumper, take out the headlights, and we need to swap the ballast and HIDs off from the headlight and put it on top on the JDM headlights. So there are a couple of things that I noticed between the JDM headlights and the USDM headlights. One is that the harness are a little bit different compared to the JDM. So for example, the side light of the socket from the USDM and from the JDM are a little bit bigger size. So as you can see, the diameter is bigger than this side right here. And also with the turn signal, the design over here on this housing is a little bit more upper than this JDM, so it's a little more inwards. The USDM headlight, the angle sensor, this is driven by cable. This one has it and this one doesn't, but this one has the same motor as what the USDM has it. So I don't know how that even works. I guess we'll find out and see when we plug everything in and try to function the angle of the low beam. High beam bulbs from the USDM works on the JDM. We do have some yellow fog lights for the JDM headlights. They run the 9006, and these one on top here on the USDM runs the H11. Also, we did pick up some adapter harness. This will be plugging to the JDM fog lights, so that way we don't have to do a splice on the factory harness, so we can just leave that alone, plug and play, and we should be golden. Look at that, nice yellow fog lights. Ooh. Oh my gosh, that looks so sick. Here's the adapter harness to the fog light to the factory harness itself. Now that we got the driver's side headlight installed, plugged in, let's turn it on and see how everything goes. Should work at least. Wow, that looks so nice and clean. Of course, fingerprints here and there though, but damn, I'm excited. That looks so sick. I did put some LED on the side light. I think it looks really nice, but I'm kind of thinking about just taking the bulb out just to make it a little nice clean look, but I don't know yet. I think that looks sick. What do you guys think? I think I decided to go ahead and leave the Cusco brace off. Slap the front bumper back on the car. I think it's gonna look really good without it. So we got the headlight all adjusted where it needs to be. I try to buff that lens as much as possible. You can still see a little bit of a haze, a little scratch. You might not tell on the camera, but in person you could tell. It could have been better, could be a lot worse. I know it's not the best condition of the world. It would have been a lot better if this headlights were like brand new factory. Then again, sometimes you just have to do what you gotta do. What's up, Brad?
Hey.
Welcome back to the Ninth Island.
My fat side, man. Serious though.
Look where we at right now, guys. Taking a photo shoot with Jaylene's Evo. I think this is actually the first time we're doing a photo shoot on her car.
Right?
Looks so good. So we are at the top of Durango Casino and Resort on the roof, and it's such a nice space where we can actually take pictures of all the cars. Very excited to see how the picture's gonna turn out once Brad finishes all editing. I'm just very happy at this moment right now, guys. Get to reunited with my friends over here from Hawaii. How's it, sir? Thanks for coming out.
It's a fucking maze to get here.
Me too. Wow, we got the gang.
What's up, man?
Oh, you see this clean Evo 10 right here? This is something that you don't want to sell at all. Is that right, Kaylin? Super clean, low mileage, and it sounds so nice.